we'll get into it. But
Hi. We're gonna get into it because we always do. The little chicken's here. We're here. Waffles are here. What could be better?
I got the baby waffle iron. I'll show it to you.
There's so many.
So many.
Yeah, David loves making waffles. We have a very old-fashioned one.
I know waffles are really fun. I just realized one ingredient I need. Hi.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm second vaccine, and I'm feeling I'm coming out of it. Dose. But I feel good. Feel happy to have had it, and
Yeah, I know. I feel a lot better today than I did yesterday. That's for sure. Look, my orchid's blooming.
Ooh,
Isn't she pretty?
That's really good energy.
Yeah.
And so along those veins of just, needing more energy and, I know everybody's trying to lose a few pounds and whatever. I know I am.
Yeah.
But
COVID creep.
COVID-19. So I used to make these for the kids when they were really little. It's a way to sneak in like vitamins and protein and stuff. But then they morphed over the years for me to make these major protein like super waffles. And they're so good to have in the morning. They fill you up. They're tasty, low calories, massive, like 25 grams of protein a waffle. And you just like have so much energy and you feel good.
Mm.
And they're tasty. And you could
they're like protein bar waffles?
I'm like, I don't know about you, but I'm over like granola bars and protein bars. Like I hate them all. Tried them all, hate them all. Sick of them all, And so
I know, I am too.
This, if I put like some yummy raspberry or apricot jam on these, or you could have them with, hummus or anything. They're kind of savory, or you can have them with syrup or whatever normally. So they're really versatile, and you can just have fun. It's kind of like when you make your granola, it's what you have, and you get the basic recipe and you experiment with different flavors and stuff.
And you know me, I make a bunch and then I freeze them because you could put them in the toaster.
Okay, instead of a Eggo waffle and that kind of crap in your body, which does you no favors, you put this in the freezer. Oh my God, put them in the toaster. They're fantastic. So it's a great time saver too. And they're good for you. Okay, I need one thing. I'll be right back. 1 second.
Okay. There's all of the ingredients coming up, people. And you could make them into pancakes if you don't have a waffle iron. I have always wanted that waffle iron that they have at like breakfast buffets where you put the waffle stuff in and then it flips over. It's so cool, but we don't.
I'm going to show you mine. It's a tiny, teensy. Look at this.
What?
Wait, look at my waffle iron. It's tiny.
That red thing?
Yes. It's a tiny little thing. These were like all the rage a couple of years ago. My kids got them from friends of the family. And they're just tiny. It's made by this.
No, pick that up. I need to see it. Like the waffle's the size of a quarter?
Hot, but look, see? It makes like an Eggo-sized waffle.
That's really funny. I have never seen a waffle iron that small. That's like Lilliputian.
This is what I got. So when I'm making this today, I'll make like probably 6 to 8 of these with that. But if you have a regular waffle iron,
yeah. No, I make 25 of these little tiny waffles.
Brianna, this waffle iron represents my life. Okay.
It's a teeny tiny waffle iron.
Used to have a big waffle iron, but this is what I have now.
Okay.
It's okay. I mean, whatever you have. This also can work for pancakes if you want to make like griddle cakes or whatever. It works.
Like silver dollars, like that size.
You can make whatever size you want.
Oh, no wonder you said these basically have no calories. They're so tiny.
Well, they're like this big. They're like this big.
Yeah,
it's an egg, like a one you would buy at the already made, right?
That is so funny. Okay.
I know. I wanted to make you laugh with my teeny waffle maker.
I've never seen that before. That is so funny.
Okay, so the funny part about this is there is no flour.
Not waffle iron, something else.
The other funny thing is there is no flour. So I'm gonna do, these are organic.
Are they gluten-free?
Well, is rolled oats gluten-free?
Rolled oats are not gluten.
Okay, so they are gluten-free.
Okay. Oh, well.
So you can double this if you have a regular waffle iron.
If you have an adult-sized waffle iron.
You have an adult-sized waffle iron. So I'm just putting in, this is for a smaller version, but I'm just doing a cup of organic rolled oats in the Cuisinart, okay?
Okay.
And then, you know me and my flaxseed. Like
yeah. Well, that's okay. As long as it's going to get ground up, it's good.
It's really tasty. And so I'm going to put,
well, flaxseed has a nutty flavor. I mean, that's the truth of it. So
yes, it does. And there's 6 grams of protein for 3 tablespoons. So when I tell you that these are like 25, grams of protein, I'm not kidding. So I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of flaxseed. So right now, all I have in there is the flaxseed and the rolled oats, 1 cup. So double everything. Now I'm going to make this, I'm going to pulse this first to get it going because I don't like to do it afterwards. I want it to get, ground up. So bear with me. Someone's asking.
All right. Oh. My Cuisinart chicken.
Okay.
So how do you keep the first one hot while cooking one at a time? I always just set the oven on like 200 and put it in the oven.
That is exactly what you do. You have a nice little Pyrex pan going or something. I put a paper towel in there so they don't get weird. And just, keep them warm.
Mr. Mosh Potato, who's that? Super Waffles My Bones. That's funny.
So as you can see, this is now ground into more of a meal. I'm going to do it pulse a couple more times. Okay, easy enough.
Yep. So really you just made oat flour.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I just made oat flour.
There you go.
You can buy oat flour, right?
Yeah, you can. But if you have oatmeal, you don't have to.
All right. 3 large eggs. Add it to that.
Okay, you're doing everything in the Cuisinart?
Just doing it all in the Cuisinart. So easy.
Awesome.
And see, I just make these you can just make these just to freeze. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to, I don't even have to eat these right now. Like, I won't be eating this for dinner tonight, but I could. I'm just going to.
I would drizzle them with chocolate and then freeze them. Mm.
They're amazing. So versatile. Okay. And then here's the kind of funny part. A cup of cottage cheese.
Oh my God. Were you here when that restaurant OJ Sarah's was here?
I kind of remember. Was that the old, that was the place before the Oasis, right? And
no, it was downtown, right on Guadalupe Street. And they made the best raspberry cottage cheese pancakes like ever. So I'm not surprised to see cottage cheese go in there.
Cottage cheese is like a miracle.
Cornmeal is waffle meal. There you go.
There you go. Okay, so that was a cup of cottage cheese. Notice the measuring, whoever's watching. I love cottage cheese. Okay.
Oh, right. Miss Sarah, the woman who owned it, went off to become a lawyer. She closed the restaurant. It was sad.
Oh, wow. Okay, then we're going to do a 1/4 teaspoon salt.
Okay.
We're going to do a 1/2 teaspoon vanilla.
Who worked there? Who said that? Someone worked at OJ Sarah's?
Somebody worked there and they knew about the pancakes?
Those pancakes, they were so good.
Then we're going to take, if you've got it, the bourbon maple syrup. I'm going to do a tablespoon of that.
They sell that at Costco.
Just a little bit.
Yes, it was where Dinner for Two is. Do you know where Dinner for Two is downtown?
Oh, that's right. Okay.
It was there.
Okay.
And they completely renovated it into this gorgeous place. It was so hippie.
Oh, yeah, that place was totally hippie. Okay.
Totally.
Then we're just going to do, I'm going to do a little cinnamon. That's probably like a 1/2 teaspoon.
Oh, Stroudy, it was you. You probably waited on me. I ate there all the time.
I had some shredded coconut.
Okay, that's good.
I'm going to put the rest of what I have. This looks like about 2 tablespoons. Okay.
Do you always put coconut in it?
No.
Okay.
But I'm feeling maybe, yeah. Okay. And then this is a key ingredient. 2 tablespoons melted coconut oil.
Okay.
This really makes it good. And then, and not non-stick, And then the last thing is, which I forgot before, is I need about a 1/4 teaspoon. I put baking powder in it.
Okay.
About a 1/4 teaspoon.
I was just going to ask you if you put any baking powder in it.
You don't have to, but I like it to be a little fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think that's everything. So now we're just going to.
So you don't put any nuts in it or nut flour?
Oh, Debrianna, thank you. I have pecans. I wanted to put those in.
The what?
Oh my God. Okay. Where are they? Oh no. What
are you looking for?
Pecans. Oh wait, here they are.
Oh, pecans. Yes, that would be good.
Okay.
Nice.
But I'm not going to put them in until the end because I don't want them to I want them to stay a little rough chopped. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. So now we're going to mix this together. There we go.
Okay, I just like making a batter.
Oh my God, it's perfect. It's like the perfect batter. You see how easy this is? You can just throw it together. No
Yeah, totally. Okay, so coconut oil is it gets hard if it's like room temperature during the regular part of the day. Like if it's not a hot summer day, it solidifies. So you do have to melt it if it's not in a melted state. Generally, it's not. I mean, unless it's super hot in the summer, mine always stays.
It's melted like in the summer months, but not in the winter. Okay,
yeah.
So I just put about 3 tablespoons chopped pecans in afterwards because I wanted them to stay kind of chunky.
Okay.
It's the perfect consistency for pancakes right now. Absolutely perfect. And this is going to be so protein rich and tasty. It's great for people if you're looking out for low sugar, high protein, low fat, all that stuff, and it tastes good. So you're gonna love it.
And you're chewing it.
Right. So I'm just gonna do it by tablespoons full. In my
Someone's saying it's not polite to talk with your mouth full. Oopsie.
No, it's not. So here we go. We're gonna just.
All right. So are you putting any is that a non-stick thing?
It's a non-stick, but because you use the coconut oil, it really should be okay. But if you want
not spraying it. You don't have to spray yours with
wanted to put some coconut oil on there, you could, on the iron.
Well, you know, Trader Joe's sells that spray coconut oil. I love that.
So now it's cooking, and when it's done, I will show you the result.
Okay.
Here, let's taste it.
Delicious.
It's totally yummy.
Cool.
I really like it with the coconut.
You know, you could add chocolate chips and just go whole hog with it.
You could add blueberries.
Blueberries are a superfood. You could add that.
You could add lemon zest, orange zest,
raisins.
You could make it really. You could add different kinds of nuts, chopped cashews, you know, something like that. It's really, the sky's the limit. So.
Okay, someone wants to know how you know when it's done in the waffle iron.
Well, I have a little light that's an indicator light.
Oh, you do?
Look,
that's awesome.
See, the light's blue right now. The light is blue. When it goes off, that's when I know it's ready.
Wow, so cheaty. From those regular old-fashioned ones. You used to have to wait. This is how I used to do it. Well, I still do it that way because I don't have that thing. It puffs up, and then you have to kind of figure out, like the first one always messes up, like the first pancake, and you have to kind of figure out when it's going to get loose off, and that's when it's done, when it comes loose from the waffle iron.
The newer ones, I used to have one that made a little cheep, cheep sound like a bird.
That's awesome.
But this one, the light goes off. Most of them have lights now, I think. I'm
gonna have to get a new one. I don't want that mini one though. I don't know. That's like making 4,000 of.
This is like an easy bake oven for waffles. Okay. This is like a kid's waffle maker.
Oh yeah, it is.
But you know, it works.
Or you know, when you live by yourself, you know,
it's funny. Okay, so the light just went off, and I'm checking it. I'm gonna let it go a tiny bit more. Cooked perfectly, by the way.
That's a great question, though. How do you know when it's done? Because until I saw that light, it's a whole process.
It's true. This smells so good. I kind of want to have waffles for dinner. This is probably a really good dinner.
David always loves breakfast for dinner.
I love breakfast for dinner. Isn't that fun to do that? Okay, so it popped out perfectly, and look at this. Look at this.
Oh my God, it's so cute.
It smells so good. I mean, this is like beautiful. And you can eat this and not have the fat and the calories of regular like Belgian waffles or whatever, even though love those and make them sometimes. But this is like so much protein, better than a granola bar.
Yeah, well, unless you're like me and you want to add British double cream to it.
Right? Right? I mean, God knows I love it that way too. But if you're going for the high protein, but you want the taste and not all the other stuff and just, good for you, this is the way to do it.
Yeah. And I love when they go in the freezer and you just pop them in the toaster.
So easy. And you don't have to cook.
No, if you did that, like you pop that in the toaster, made a poached egg, put it on top. That's a low calorie, high protein dinner.
Okay, here I go. Since I only have me here, I'm going to taste test it.
Okay.
Oh my God.
They're so good.
It's so good with coconut. Coconut and cinnamon.
Delicious.
I mean, look how fluffy. It's good and fluffy and nutty.
Oh,
so good.
Beautiful, beautiful. I love it.
No flour.
Here, I'm gonna scroll this because why not?
Oh, good.
Hey, you know what happened today? Deb Holland is our new Secretary of the Interior from New Mexico. First Native American woman. Woo!
We love her.
Yeah, so good.
Yay! What else?
That was an achievement, but we are going to be on the big we better get rid of the filibuster or something, because we have to pass voting rights and we have to pass them soon. So get ready. We're going to have stuff to do.
If you need to eat your feelings, this is a great way to do it.
That's a good way. It's a guilt-free way.
And speaking of that year we ate our feelings, or that time we ate our feelings, our cookbook is coming out right at the end of April. Can you even believe it? We've been working on this thing for
about a year later. About a year later, we have a cookbook.
So you can find it on Amazon. You can find it on barnesandnoble.com and this place called bookshop.com.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very exciting.
And so, if you are on Instagram and you want to follow us there, we are at The Corona Kitsch as of today.
Yay!
We did it, finally.
We keep doing little, like, we keep taking all these little steps forward. That's definitely one of them.
Okay, see, I keep making waffles as we're talking.
That's awesome. Okay, so
eating them.
You can order the cookbook, and we should probably also tell people that we will probably be reducing our schedule coming up here because Lisa has a job.
Yay for me. I have a production job because, you know, in my regular time in life, I was and still am a writer, producer of television and film. And so my production company has a job making a really cool thing this next month. So I'm going to be really busy. But that doesn't mean that we won't be here for you. So we're going to go on Mondays and Fridays to do the show. Mm-hmm. And we're still here. And we're still connected.
I don't know what day our first day was on the air. Do you remember? It was in March. It might have been right around.
It might be a year today.
We're going to have to go look and see what day it was. Someone's asking. And I don't remember what day was the first day we went on the air. But you know what? Our Facebook page will say it.
Something in March, for sure.
It was something in March. So we're definitely at a year or close to it right now. So I'll look it up and we'll say something this week and let you guys know.
Really unbelievable.
We should have champagne that night.
Little did we know, Debriana's like, you could go on Tuesdays and I could go on Thursdays. Yeah, okay. And then
went on and never stopped for
every night.
Every night for 143 nights in a row.
That's 3 times Noah's Ark. Okay.
Oh my God, it's so funny.
So yeah, so the cookbook is really cool because it's a combination of, it's not your average cookbook.
Yeah.
It's a combination of the year we spent together cooking all these recipes, connecting with all of you. It has essays of our life and times. It has recipes. It has gorgeous food photos.
Panina, just, oh my God, what a gem. That was such a gift from heaven to have her as a photographer. Oh my God.
How did we get so lucky?
I don't know. We did get lucky during Corona. We sure did. And we're so lucky to have all you guys in our group and supporting each other all through this. It's amazing. We're so appreciative.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we'll probably see you tomorrow. And then I'll do something probably Wednesday. And we'll figure out the schedule this week and let you guys know.
Okay.
She can't talk. She's got food in her mouth.
Okay, I just ate one.
Awesome.
About it.
Now I want one.
You're really good. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's another one. Oh my
That
God.
little kitty is so cute. It's so darling. Looks like a brooch. Bye, everybody. Have a good night. Wear your mask. Don't stop.
Stay safe.